Donald Trump.
Ah, I thought you were on about PJ with noodles on his head.
Noodle nut. I need my haircut actually.
Super noodle eared.
Super noodle nut.
Yo, Flows, what's up? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all for coming. It's good to see you all here tonight. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting one. We have Michael Khan in, Just Bill, PJ Cruikshank, Vicky, and Michael's mom. How you guys doing?
No one just walked in room.
I've just walked in.
I'm good.
Hope you guys are all doing well.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, not bad.
Ah, that's good. So yeah, tonight we're talking about R value.
Yeah.
Are you ready, kids?
I don't know if you can get R on a Blake spheroid, but yeah, that do you know, like Matthew's avatar? It really looks like Derren Brown.
I think it looks like Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, a cross between Derren Brown
Does
and
have
Bradley
almost,
Cooper,
yeah. But yeah, I think it's going to be quite exciting tonight. We got a few votes already. Got a lot of Globers voting. 48 votes, guys. R value is not measured. Nope, it's derived from flat, 17%. And yes, here is the proof, 83%. So the people that clicked here is the proof, there's the link. You can click the link and come in and present your proof to us.
I'm surprised they're not here already. If there's 80-odd%, I'm surprised they're not knocking down the Element doors, man.
Yeah, I mean, what? There's supposed to be about just over 30 of them. Yeah.
Proof only exists in comment section.
Exactly. As I'm going to say hi to everybody in chat quickly. Groovy, PJ Cruikshank, Glenn Selsh, what's up, man? Matthew Eastman, thank you for coming. Triple X, hello. Cygnus Step, good to see you. Dustin Bones, hello. Glenn Selsh, hey man, thank you for coming. Who else did I see there? Richard, hello, good to see you too. Jeff Gassett, always great to have you in. And into the break. And Jeff Gassett, yeah, good to see you guys. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so I saw what actually got me to see this tonight was I saw this specific video from FE Dogma. I didn't watch it yet though, but I saw it on there. I was like, and I see the R value with Nathan Oakley and them on. So I was thinking, this is going to be exciting. What is the R value of the flat Earth equator? What flat Earth equator? What the hell? Hey, Gary Whitebanger, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. And Squirrel Sniper, what's up? So, do you think he's going to be?
You couldn't have a bloody radius on the flat and on the equator on the flat Earth. That's ridiculous.
Well, look, you can have a radius for a circle. Okay.
Yeah, for a circle, but not a equator.
But who's claiming a radius for equator though?
Exactly.
The Globers, not us.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't need to. That's just a burden of proof reversal fallacy.
Yeah, exactly right.
Our question is, how do they get the R value? Where's the evidence for it?
Especially within a Blake spheroid, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It has to be equal all the way around.
Exactly. Okay, so you guys ready to start the show?
Yeah, let's do
Before we do, guys, please hit the likes. Do share the show. Really, really do appreciate it. You guys rock.
One minute. We need to establish whether it's a sphere or a Blake spheroid, don't we?
Yeah, look, if it's based off as a Blake spheroid, which they claim, or a geoid,
then it ain't going out.
Yeah, the radius would be changing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oopsie. So different radius values.
Yeah, it's then radius then if it changes.
Well, I'm sure that most of you are familiar with
hope you guys
this
can hear this.
question. Of course, this is from Nathan Oakley's channel.
And if you're a glober, I'm sure you've been told at one time or another that you are both assuming a globe and the radius for that globe.
Yes, which is true. Because as soon as you're trying to get a radius for a sphere, that usually entails assuming a sphere.
Yeah.
It's a bit difficult not to assume a sphere if you're trying to get a radius for a sphere. Not a good start. 15 seconds in and the guy's already not understanding what assumption is.
We have an R value, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And I would like you to demonstrate your scientific evidence of this R value.
Of course, what Nathan has never done is given any scientific evidence.
Ooh, burden of reversal of proof fallacy. So he's asking for an evidence for R value. Now he's saying, but Nathan's not giving an R value for the equator on a flat Earth.
Is also thinking that geometry is science.
Yeah, that as well.
True. Hey, Random Hero, Fiber Oats, and Liv Kung Fu. Good to see you guys. Thank you for coming. Yeah, but have you guys realized this? When we asked them, okay, you make a claim, please provide us your evidence. No, but you guys don't have a map. Or you guys don't... You understand? You don't have a model.
Hey,
Mr. Groovy House, good to see you. I mean, what's that got to do with us trying to reverse the burden onto us? And yeah, science evidence for radius obviously doesn't know what science is. Definitely. How are you going to manipulate your IV for radius, guys? Hey, Max65, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you could make it.
Of the flat Earth equator R value, but we'll get to this a little bit later. Now, I could bring up Aristophanes and Al-Biruni, who both in the past used clever methods to make estimations of the size of the Earth.
Yeah, and they both derived it from flat Earth.
Yep, both used a flat plane.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trigonometry done on a flat plane. Al-Biruni, Aristophanes, which we don't even know even existed because there's no documentation the guy ever existed. It took also triangulation based on a flat Earth. So, which one are you going to take? The one that used flat Earth, or the other one that used flat Earth? So you derived your globe from a flat Earth? Wow. And by the way, after they used this measurement from a flat Earth, they calculated based on assumption of a sphere. Not hard.
Mr. McGroove says, if it's in a blade, you can just take an average. You understand averages, surely.
So then it's not measured, then it's just calculated.
Exactly. You don't win either way.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Tanya McGill. Where is the center of flat Earth? Well, what's the center of flat Earth have to do anything? You see, this is exactly what I'm saying.
I know.
Where's your proof for your radius you claim? All you do is show flat Earth measurements and then claim it's globe Earth because you calculate based on a flat Earth measurement and assume it to be a globe. Then you want to reverse the burden onto us after you've already done the measurements for us.
And where is the flat? If you're standing on it, Tanya, you're a flat earther by proxy.
Exactly. Hey, Debatable D, you can see, man. Yeah, exactly.
But I know Nathan will reject those out of hand. So hopefully Nathan has heard the surveyors because they actually measure the physical world that we live on.
Yeah, and they measure slope angles and incline angles based on a what? A horizontal datum. So flat Earth once again. Well done. Hey David H, thank you for coming. Really, really simple. This guy's literally, I don't know how to put this. Saying it's flat without realizing it. Non-stop.
Yeah, Mark 65. It's a little while since I've seen it.
Yeah, that's what says good to see him.
Oh, you already said, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I think that's fine.
Well, Tanya, if Tanya's got problems, Tanya can always come in and talk to us. I mean, Tanya, we don't bite. There's the link for you. You're more than welcome to come and talk. I promise I'll be very kind to you.
I'd love Tanya to come in and prove to us that Tanya's not a girl.
Yeah, exactly. And Michael does bite a little bit. Anyway. A little bit.
Yeah, I do buy socks.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Eric, out there, good to see you. By the way, guys, tomorrow, exciting. We got Eric on tomorrow night. Not Eric Hotel. Eric from that other channel, that new Flat Earther.
Okay.
The one I've been, who's brought out that he became a Flat Earther recently. I forgot his name already.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's coming on tomorrow night for a
Nice.
chat, which is going to be awesome. Really, really looking forward to it, because I said it's going to be nice for him just to come on and explain to us how he became a Flat Earther, to go into more detail and
Yeah.
talk about everything. I think it's going to be great to have him on. Hey, American Patriot, and ultimately Andrew Johnson. And by the way, bye. Andrew Johnson is not allowed on my channel. I told him he is obsessed with me and I do not appreciate stalkers. This is, I think, the 6th new soccer account he's created today alone. So,
What a sad
yeah.
part.
So,
I was just about to do that. I just realised you've done it.
no. Look at it this way. He is a stalker. He is obsessed with me. He has no chance of getting hold of me. So he is going to get if he's going to create 20 soccer accounts will get banned. As simple as that. I do not appreciate obsessed stalkers. Thank you very much.
Tanya Miguel, no, nobody's ever been to the centre with a tape measure, and either has any glober. They go on about a core and they've been 8 mile down. How can you go on about a core when you've never been?
But a
8
centre
miles?
of what? A centre of what?
Exactly.
Where's the centre of what? Hey Shaggy, good to see you, man. And Howard Moore, thank you for coming. So it's very
Shaggy?
simple
Yeah,
Where's Scooby-Doo? Where are you, Raggy?
Where's my arm?
I can't believe it. Shaggy hasn't got a lump on his throat. That's the Mandela effect, isn't it?
Tanya McGill, that theodolite shows it is flat, because to get a theodolite to work, you have to make it horizontal.
Wow. How do they think they work?
Elevation angles, sweetheart. So elevation angles.
Now, measurements by surveyors are
Ooh,
also...
doing Andrew Johnson. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. So, flat then, triangulation. What the hell is wrong with these people?
Not very bright.
Do they know what a triangle is? Do they know what a angle is?
What we've got is people who can't handle the fact that all these things debunk their belief.
Yeah.
And they'll have to try and make a triangle into something that it's not, and they'll try and make an angle into something that it's not.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, rounded triangles. Come on.
But you know what's interesting, like this one? He's got a measured angle there. The rest is calculated. So therefore, globe.
Right.
What? I took a measurement on a horizontal, and I just did triangulation, and therefore it's a globe. No. Triangulation requires a flat earth. The baseline you're measuring is horizontal. It's called an elevation angle for a reason.
Can't do triangulation on a globe.
Nope.
In fact, you can't do note of what's done on a globe. It's stupid.
It's really idiotic.
Every possible tool that you have that can measure uses straight lines and angles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can anybody show me any curved angle lines here? I can't draw one out there. Every one of them seems straight to me. Huh.
maps, and one of the methods they used was triangulation. This is the process of creating a network of triangles by measuring the angle between different points, and then using a combination of measurements and calculations, they can accurately determine the distance between those points. Here's an example of a small triangulation network for the state of Nebraska in the U.S.
Nice.
And here's an example of
Ooh, horizontal datum.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, what does horizontal mean again? We went through this with Andrew Johnson as well.
Zero slope.
Level.
Wow. Andrew Johnson gave exactly the same type of thing, where he gave what was like almost 4,000 kilometers of
4,000
horizontal datum.
Yeah. Yeah.
measurements from a horizontal surface.
Everything needed baseline.
Okay, let's just say that. What is a baseline, guys? It's your base. It's your reference. It's the bottom.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
take a level measurement or calculation from.
Yeah, it's your base, exactly. So if it's a horizontal base and they're claiming curved, what the hell is wrong with these people?
A very large triangulation network that was used for the horizontal datum of the United States back in 1931. On the left, we have the triangulation network for Britain, and on the right, we have the Great Trigonometrical
India.
Survey of India.
Yeah.
Here's two more examples, the North Island of New Zealand on the
Zimbabwe.
left and Zimbabwe.
And note all these triangles are all linked by horizontal baselines, by a horizontal datum.
Yeah.
On the right. Now, every country in the world has been surveyed like this, and this is why we have accurate maps.
Yeah, because if it wasn't flat, you wouldn't be able to have accurate maps. I agree. No triangulation without flat. And note on screen, you're showing flat. All these maps, guys, do they look curved to you?
None of them. Not one.
It's crazy.
It's mental.
It's mental. And this guy actually thinks he's got something.
In fact, they're so accurate that these days you can go to different countries around the world and use your phone to find your exact location.
Hey, Paul, good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming. Yep, the baseline is always mean sea level. Mean
Yep.
sea level. Exactly. And if they
Is that LV, Paul?
yeah,
It is, yeah.
It's good to see you,
Hey,
mate.
Paul.
Big
See you,
shout
dude.
out. So yeah, Tanya, like I said, the link is above here if you want to click the link and come and talk about surveying. I'm more than happy to talk about surveying. I like talking
Please
about
come
surveying.
in. Please come in, Tanya, and prove to me that you're a girl. Prove me wrong. Because I think you're a liar.
So, Nathan, this would be my evidence of why the globe we live on has a radius of about 3,959 miles.
Oh yeah, okay, let's say. This is going to be his evidence of why the globe has a radius of 9359 miles. Again, assumed a globe, got a globe on screen, making an R value, obviously hasn't heard of the Black Swan before. Or he just doesn't understand what the Black Swan is. Because if you understood what the Black Swan is, you wouldn't be able to make a radius value.
Miles, because it's been measured by geodetic surveyors.
Ooh, geodetic. Geodetics, the same one that take an ellipsoid consideration after planar measurements. Like you just showed with the triangulation. So they take planar measurements, flat horizontal baselines, and then, because I believe it's a sphere, I take an ellipsoid model into calculations. Oh boy, this is not going to go good for him.
So, Nathan, what about your scientific evidence? And
What science? I thought he just say he's going to present for him, and now he's asking for Nathan for his scientific evidence for radius. Sorry, did Nathan ever make a claim with a radius? Has anybody here ever made a claim of a radius?
No.
No.
Wow.
No submarines approved.
Yeah. So he doesn't know what science is. He doesn't know what assumption is. He doesn't understand what begging the question. He doesn't understand what reversing the burden of proof is. And he obviously doesn't understand how arguments work, and obviously what horizontal means.
we could start with the R value for the flat Earth equator. Now, I know you make the claim that celestial navigation only works on a flat Earth.
Yep, definitely. That's how it works. How do you think your latitudes were derived from? It's literally just taken to Polaris. And once they've taken those angle... Sorry, Michael, you might have to mute when you're not talking, mate.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Sounds like you're under the water again.
I ain't touched it since I joined. It's literally just on table.
That my tablet is like that though. They
Yeah.
do make some weird noise, echoey noise.
Yeah, it picks up every little thing.
Yeah,
Hey, Don
because you
Logan.
can't feel your levels and all that. It's just a pain.
Yeah.
I was glad when I got a computer.
Hey, Don Logan. Good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, well, I'll be on tomorrow, so don't worry about it.
Awesome.
So that means we can take the surface distance of the North Pole to the equator as the radius of the flat Earth.
Why? Whoa. I thought he's trying to prove his radius on the globe. Why is he now trying to put... He's straw manning, actually. He's actually creating a red herring because no one's ever claimed this.
It's worse because it's saying equator for radius. So what about all this extra bit all the way up to that supposed ice wall?
Yeah, but look what he's doing. He's taking now a sphere here and saying, oh, let's take the distance there. I just place it on a Gleason's map and say, therefore, that's your radius.
Yeah, that's what I mean. His radius is way too short on that flat Earth map.
Yeah, but also how? How is he... Who made this claim? And how is this supporting his argument for his quote-unquote scientific evidence for radius for his globe? What is the flat Earth map, Gleason map, got to do with him providing his evidence for his globe radius? You understand? Hey, jolly man, what's up?
And that is about 6,215 miles.
Okay.
Now the problem with this graphic is that the globe is not to scale with the flat Earth. But look at the difference in size when they are to scale. The flat Earth is huge in comparison. Even the diameter of the flat Earth equator is much larger.
What the hell? You're supposed to be proving your radius of Earth. What is this nonsensical idiocy? No one made a claim for a radius of equator on a flat Earth. You are supposed to be proving your claim of your radius on a globe. What has a flat Earth got to do with your radius on your globe? I thought they said the flat Earth has nothing to do with it, yet he wants to push flat Earth onto his argument. So maybe he knows you require a flat Earth to do your measurements, and then obviously calculates it into a globe.
Larger than the diameter of the globe. And Nathan, what about the R value of the flat Earth ice wall? That would be about another 4,650 miles. Well, that gives us a radius of about 10,865 miles, which is about 2.7 times larger than the globe radius.
Yeah, David H., the Gleason map is specifically a longitudinal and time map. What he's trying to use it for, it's not created for that. He's literally not understanding what the map is made for. I'm not going to go and use a Chinese chart when I'm in, let's say, Taiwan.
Yeah.
You understand? Just because it looks like it's written in the same language.
Do you know what makes me laugh though?
Yeah.
Do you know what makes me laugh? 1 minute it's a flat Earth map, next minute it's a globe projection. Which is it like?
They can't make up their mind, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whatever works for their straw man.
Exactly. And this is the challenge I'm going to give to this, what's this, Effie Dogma dude. This is a challenge to you. Show any flat earther making the claim of a radius for a circumference, for the equator circumference, please. Show where Nathan ever made this claim, please. Go ahead.
Now, the surface area of the flat Earth to the ice wall is almost 371 million miles. This is almost twice the globe's surface area of 197 million miles. So Nathan, I have a question for you. How would it be possible to hide this size difference? Of course, Nathan might...
Whoa. So he's comparing a EMAP to his presupposed globe, and because it doesn't fit his presupposed globe, Therefore, the AE map is wrong. Is that what I'm getting? Is that what I'm getting?
I think so.
What? I thought you're supposed to go and prove your radius of the globe, not try and use two different models to try and compare to each other and say, well, the other one's wrong because it doesn't fit my model. That's just idiocy. Not logical at all.
I come up with the excuse that the flat Earth equator is only 3,959 miles without realizing that this would mean that suddenly all north-south distances on the flat Earth are about a...
Also, one thing this guy's not getting, that would be his equator on his globe. Why is he putting the whole equator here, there? He does know that he doesn't have a perfect sphere. He has a oblate spheroid. So even his to-scale rubbish here, strawman, is wrong. What an... I don't know. I'm really starting to wonder if these people are getting dumber by the day.
Yeah, Mr. Groovy House, I will shake my head at you. You're an idiot. I'm sitting there shaking my head. Yes, I am.
Third less in length than they actually are. Of course, it really doesn't matter what the radius of the flat Earth equator is, because in all cases, the southern hemisphere is going to have over 2 times more surface area than the northern hemisphere. Or do they call them hemiplanes? Well, whatever. Now, since the hemispheres of the globe are of the same size, the same question comes up. How would it be possible to hide this size difference? One glaring example is...
Still waiting for you to prove your radius of your globe. So why are you talking about an AE map when you're supposed to be proving your radius of your globe?
Yeah, but it is actually debunking that AE map as a globe projection.
Hey Peter Collins, good to see you. Yeah. So then the projection from your globe is wrong then? Yeah. Yeah, Peter Collins, good to see you, mate. But yeah, it's insane. He makes a claim, I'm going to prove to you scientifically that my radius is 3959, and all he does is talk about a AE map and why it doesn't work on an AE map compared to his model. It's really idiotic.
Yeah.
Why is
Taking the
not straight?
questions all they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, east-west distance so much longer than the United States on the flat Earth map. You can see that it's about 2 times longer in length. But on the globe, Australia is about 200 miles less in distance east to west.
Again, an AE map is a longitudinal and time map. It is not distance related. Just because you don't understand the difference between toilet paper and chopsticks doesn't make the other one work.
And when you do a Google search about this, they all say the same thing. Australia is only slightly smaller than the United States. So again, Nathan, how would it be possible to hide this size difference? And where is your...
No one's hiding any size difference.
I know.
But I am waiting for him still to show us his proof for his radius.
scientific evidence that Australia is actually almost twice the length from east coast to west coast than the United States. But here's a very easy way to find out who's correct. Let's just compare flight times across Australia and the USA. Here's the distance between Perth on the west coast of Australia and Sydney on the east coast, about 2,040
Still waiting for your radius.
miles. And the distance between Las Vegas and Washington, D.C. in the United States is about 2,065 miles, or about 25 miles more. Now again, on the globe, these distances are almost the same. But on the flat Earth, the distance between Sydney and Perth...
And then I want to ask, is the time of those flights the same? Is his flight times the same?
Do you know what it's made me think of? Brian's argument about time zone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder, so Perth to Sydney, would it be the same flight times that you would see from Las Vegas to Washington, D.C.? We should actually look that up. Wonder where we can get this quickly. Kiwi! Accept, okay. Sydney to Perth. Doesn't matter. We just want to see the flight times. Okay, 10 to 8 p.m. and so it's 10 to, so it's 3 hours flight, guys. 3 hour flight from Sydney to Perth. Okay.
Right.
What is the other one? The other one is Las Vegas to Washington, D.C. Las Vegas, whatever, to okay, let's see what it says. Hey Shatner's Bassoon, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. Ah. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, Las Vegas to Washington. Okay. No flights. Okay, but that's Kiwi, so maybe it's got to go to another one. Let's see. Okay.
She can go.
Las Vegas to Washington flights.
Well, Tanya, I haven't left my back garden because I haven't got one. I haven't got a back garden. That's why I haven't left it.
Goes in my back garden.
I'm going Vicky's back garden, yeah.
Find flights. Let's see. Okay. Where are we gonna go? We're gonna go Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas to Washington. No results found. Can you even fly to Washington?
Maybe not.
Maybe you have to put Washington DC or Washington State or
where DC? Okay, but maybe we're just not in the right place. Let's see. See, I don't need to. Las Vegas to Washington. Here we go.
Try searching airport to airport.
Yeah. Oh, this one. Yeah. There we go. Las Vegas to Washington. Hold on, we're fighting. Okay. Let's see. 546. Baltimore. Okay, Las Vegas. That's quite a big difference. Or am I getting this wrong? That's not 3 hours difference, is that?
Hey, Flatzoid, it's
Hey.
Andrew. Just hear me out for a second, just for a moment. Hang on, Flatzoid.
I told you
No.
to stay
Goodbye.
with me.
Goodbye.
I told you I want
Flatzoid,
nothing to
you're
do
getting
with
these
you.
flights wrong.
Cheers.
You're about to
Bye.
be showing you're getting these flights wrong.
Goodbye.
You're not taking into account.
Goodbye.
Bye. Sorry, I kicked Michael as well by prop.
Michael.
I kicked Michael by accident.
you kicked
Sorry,
you up,
Michael. I kicked you by accident.
It's alright. It's worth it if Andrew got kicked out as well.
Okay, let's
See
see.
how-
It's going to
see
be
that, how
non-stop.
we had to get one word in. How we had to get one word in before you get kicked out.
Yeah.
He is a stalker. He needs help.
Yeah, he really does need help. Anyway.
You notice what them words were and all? You were wrong.
Yeah.
wrong.
Okay, look here. 4 hours and 18 minutes non-stop. The other one was 3 hours. Same distance. Huh.
You're reading the flights wrong, he said. And it's not
I
wrong.
mean, for me, flight you can't reason between them flights because the one in America might like go, to one place right to its way. It might not be a straight line flight. Like
Yeah, but look at this. Non-stop. The one's 4 hours and 80 minutes. The other one is 3 hours flat.
All right, so it's just a one flight.
So, yeah, because the other ones will tell you if it's stopping somewhere like via Chicago and all that. It tells you. So yeah, it's like you can't read a bloody timetable. You're about to read them wrong flat.
No, Luch. It's not that anyone doesn't disagree with me gets kicked. Andrew Johnson is an obsessed troll who stalks me and is not welcome here. Because the guy doesn't stop stalking me. He creates multiple sock accounts daily to troll my account. He trolls me on Discord. He doesn't stop trolling me everywhere. He is not...
Who's defending Andrew? That Luch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Andrew Johnson.
Yeah, I think it's the same dude.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's really weird voice as well.
I called that first time you debated him, man.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's really bad. Okay,
well, it is Andrew Johnson. He says anyone that disagrees with me gets kicked out. So that is Andrew.
Oh,
I'm thinking.
Groovy says it's 5 hours between Sydney and Perth, not 3 hours. Wait. All cheap flights, that's what we got, or whatever.
Yeah, you know we're buying into bullshit here, though. Like I thought we were establishing this R value.
Yeah, and I still don't see it. This is just having some fun with his idiotic claim, because since this is the claim he's making, we're just having fun. Was it Sydney to Perth, correct? Yep, yeah. Perth to Sydney. Okay, whatever. Let's check. Search flights.
Yeah, fair play, Paul.
Do.
Paul's hitting them, yeah, definitely. It is Andrew. I've been reading. It's definitely Lucci's definitely Andrew.
Okay, one stop.
I called that from day one.
Yeah, you did.
Sydney, 4 hours 55 minutes. This is one stop, 12 hours 55 minutes. What? Okay. 4 hours 55 minutes, 13 hours, one stop, 14 hours, one stop. Okay, so without a stop it's about 4 hours and 55 minutes compared to Sydney, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Now why would that be a difference? A whole half an hour difference on the same distance.
Strange.
That's really weird.
It just shows you that you can't be using plane flights as measurements.
No, you can't. But that's my point. That's what I'm trying to make a point. And if he's trying to say now, Coriolis, look at where they're situated on their globe.
Oh, fair play to the big. I timed that out for 300 seconds. He's timed that out for 24 hours. Fair play. Why not? If she is a har, I don't think she is a har, to be honest.
Troll, whatever
it is a troll.
Yeah. Hey, Price Adam, good to see you, mate.
Tanya's not a girl.
No, definitely not.
No, yeah.
Well, Tanya can always come present.
Yeah. Come and prove Khan wrong.
Yeah.
Bet you can.
Tanya can always come and press this link and come in and present the R value radius evidence, and we can really see if Tanya has this evidence or not. Then we'll see if it's really Tanya or Taryn or Tyrone. I don't know.
Yeah.
You never
know. Andrew.
The problem is you don't know these days who the person is.
For some reason, these soccer accounts like to use female names.
Yeah.
Like it makes them like untouchable or something.
It's crazy.
Earth is about twice.
So yeah, guys, the point I was just trying to make now is you can't use the flights, the distances, to make a point. Say, oh, you see, the distance here, the distance there, so therefore it's the, it shows globe. No, I just showed you that those distances are practically the same, and there's a big half an hour difference. Doesn't make sense.
That is between Las Vegas and Washington, D.C. Now, as you can see, for Washington, D.C. to Las Vegas, the flight times are different depending on what direction you're flying.
And what direction you're flying. Ooh. So, is he claiming Coriolis, guys? Different because of the direction you're flying. Is that what I'm hearing him saying? Guys?
Don't know, there shouldn't be any difference, really, should there? Like, unless you've got a wind helping you in one direction, but
It's almost an hour difference. But let's see what his excuse is why there's a difference from direction.
And
Okay?
of course, this is typically due to prevailing wind patterns.
Ah, so not Coriolis. You would think you would actually try and use this for your Coriolis argument that showing us Earth does rotate underneath. But now he just says it's just wind. I'm glad you understand there's no such thing as your rotating Earth. Notice,
just imagine a plane flying east to west. Ain't always going to have a tailwind every flight.
Exactly.
but you see, this whole point is you can't use flights to prove your globe, because they change all the time. The one thing that flights do prove, though, Earth doesn't rotate. That's the one thing flights do prove. Because you would see Coriolis drift. There's no such thing as Coriolis drift, therefore not Earth spin. But still, this has got nothing to do with his claim that he has evidence, well, in his quote, scientific evidence for a radius of a globe.
So I'm using the round trip time of 9 hours and 27 minutes. And for flights between Sydney and Perth, it is only 9 hours for a round trip, or 27 minutes less than the trip between Las Vegas and DC. Now, I think it's pretty obvious that these flight times match globe distances. And not surprisingly, this is a failure for the flat Earth. But let's don't stop there. Let's compare some flight times across the Pacific Ocean, and I'll start with...
Okay, I'm still waiting for your proof of radius for your... Where's your radius? Come on. He's not even talking about radius anymore.
this one in the southern
So this guy literally just
hemisphere
wasting our
between
time.
Auckland, New Zealand, and Santiago, Chile. And that is a distance of about 6,019 miles. And we'll compare that to a flight that I have taken many times between Seattle, Washington in the United States and Taipei, Taiwan. And here the distance is about 6,061 miles. That's only about a 42-mile difference.
Nice.
So again, on the globe, the distances between these cities is about the same. But on the flat Earth, the distance between Auckland and Santiago is...
Yeah, a map that's made specifically for longitudinal and time, not distances. Trying to put distances on a map that's not made for distances. Yeah, it's like trying to say, let's take tomato sauce and put it on a donut.
I love some of your analogies.
Hey, Truth Over Comfort, good to see you, mate. Glad you can make it. And INFE, what's up? I've yet to see where he's brought proof for a radius yet, though.
Yeah.
It's about 2 times that is between Taipei and Seattle. Again, I'm going to use the round trip time, so...
Why is this plane flight on flat map not curved?
Yeah. Hey, Captain Crunch, good to see you. What map do you guys use then? Use for what?
Huh.
Everybody has charts. So if you're going to... Usually you just travel locally, correct, guys, as far as I know? I don't need to use a full Earth map to go maybe 500 kilometers away from me.
No.
It's really
need
stupid. Yeah,
need
and
a-
those maps, the cartographers used horizontal baselines.
Yeah. Yeah. How you doing,
3 hours
INFE?
and 40
Sorry?
I'm saying, how you doing, INFE?
Hi.
I'm saying, hi.
I really thought this guy's actually going to present something for radius, but he obviously doesn't know what a radius is because he's not talking about a radius.
It stands for plane flights. I think he has to rename his title. Let me show you plane flights and not understand what radius means. To scale, okay. I guess that's it, guys.
This is. Look at it puts there. This is reality. No, mate. That is a Google Earth image. A artist's rendition. It's CGI, which you've placed onto your video and typed "this is reality." That's not reality, mate. So he didn't show us. He didn't show us where's radius. Let's see what the comments. Ooh, Aaron Armstrong, this is so well done. Congratulations, Aaron. Why didn't you ask him where's his radius argument that he said he was going to present? Well done, but this will just be ignored, and rather than address the topic, this can't just try and change the subject. I find that very ironic because all the guy did was let me prove scientifically my radius and not talk about the radius.
Yeah, exactly.
Bobo, I got banned from Nathan for making them realize that they assume a sextant works on FE because it has ever been done. No, a sextant works on FE because of the sextant principle. Look what a sextant, how it works, the mechanics behind it means it can only work with a horizontal baseline. Okay, I asked one Flurf this very simple question.
Only people have been banned on Nathan's at Socks in chat, and none of them have ever been on Nathan's and tried to tell Nathan what's what. So it's bullshit in there.
They're too much of a coward. I mean, look here. I've got the link up here for people to come in. 67% from 82 votes. Okay, that's about 60 people saying, "Yeah, we've got evidence. We've got proof."
Yeah.
Has any of them tried to come in?
Not one, but plenty trying to talk crap in chat. So if they talk it in chat, why can't you come in and talk your crap vocally?
Yeah, it's just weird. They're the ones making the claim of a radius value, so they must come and provide the evidence for it. Okay, so Thurston, I quite like the definition of nautical mile. Me too, because it just means a mile over the sea. Well done. It's the degree distance traveled due north or south that changes your latitude by 1/60th of a degree. The size of 1 degree of latitude change. Yeah, and sorry guys, last time I checked, what's an angle?
2 lines that beat a vertex.
And would you require a flat for that?
You would.
Yeah. Okay, Miles Davis, excellent video. Betting Slapley won't respond, at least not in any meaningful way. I don't think Nathan really worries about the small fry that doesn't understand what a radius is. Thinks flight is somehow showing radius.
Nathan has an open door for anybody to come and tell him.
Yeah, I mean, he does housekeeping and everything. You know what I mean?
Hiding in comment section of a random video ain't gonna do it, is it?
That's crazy.
He even does housekeeping so people can tell him if there's any evidence of this. You know what I mean? He asks the questions, doesn't he?
Look at the irony of this flat earth math, but you didn't answer the most important globe question. Where do you get your R value? Plus nobody actually lives in Australia. Yeah, that's the question. Where did you get your R value? The thing he said he was trying to prove, scientifically I might add, he didn't even speak about it. He was trying to strawman a E-map. Wow. That was embarrassing.
Wow.
They were terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Sorry guys, I thought there was proof for a radius there.
Oh, dear.
My opinions on jet streams, it's just the winds that follow the flat. If you look at, they show jet streams over AE map, it makes more sense than what it does over a globe, which is moving and twirling in different directions.
Yeah.
Thanks guys all for coming, by the way. If you haven't already, please hit the likes and share the show. Really do appreciate all your support.
Yeah, I'm out here, boys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Awesome. Thanks for coming, Michael. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Cheers.
Bye.
So we're going to have to look for someone else that proves the radius.
Yeah.
Radius proof. What we should say, Earth's radius proof. How Eratosthenes calculated the Earth's circumference? Howard Moore, I didn't know why you were timed out. No idea. I
If
didn't even know you
you
were. Sorry.
are not a nudist,
No, I'm not a nudist. Okay. Okay. How an ancient Greek mathematician calculated the Earth's circumference, and you should have completed that and said, and we don't know the guy even existed, and there's no documentation that he ever existed, and what he did holds true, and doesn't understand that if he put it at a local closer sun with divergent rays, we'll get exactly the same calculations. Same measurements. Ooh, music.
Century, we began launching satellites into space that would help us determine the exact circumference of the Earth.
What? Maybe they haven't heard of the second law of thermodynamics before. I mean, if you knew what the second law of thermodynamics is, you would rethink your argument that you got satellites going to space, mate.
Yeah.
40,030 kilometers. But over 2,000 years earlier in ancient Greece, a man arrived at nearly that exact same figure by putting a stick in the ground.
By putting a stick in the ground.
Nice.
Ooh, with this music. Okay, I think I'm gonna put captions on. I'm gonna stick the sound off. I'm just scared of this music stuff. That man was Eratosthenes, a Greek mathematician in the head of the library of Alexandria. Eratosthenes had heard that Syene, a city of the south of Alexandria. So he heard about it. He didn't go there specifically, guys. So he had blind faith. Okay. The summer solstice and the sun was directly overhead. He wondered if this were true in Alexandria. Okay, let's go ask a question. Let's draw it out on paint. Let's go to the beloved paint for the globies.
Love it.
Into break. Oh, why are you stuttering? Okay. Let's put it this way. Let's assume that the sun is here. Okay. And he said, okay, I've got the well here. And Eratosthenes is, got his stick in the ground here.
Paul says ancient big in the question.
Yes, the wind's good, Peter. That's my whole point. It's wind and not Coriolis. I was hoping he was going to try use it for Coriolis, and then we can put those together and say, but yeah, that's not Coriolis causing that, because you don't see Coriolis, we don't observe Coriolis of the Earth at all. So yeah, the jet streams definitely are a thing. Okay, so anyway, the guy standing here, he's claiming the light rays are parallel for the sun.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he's obviously going to say, no, because it's a globe, obviously it's good. But now, let's take it flat Earth as we said it, and now it's got divergent rays.
That's right.
What's going to happen? Will it give the shadows the same? Yes. Because now, this angle which he's measuring there is a right angle triangle. Yeah. This angle which is measured here is a right angle triangle. Both flat because of divergent rays. Now all they're saying is, let's take this sun and we stick it infinitely far away. So far away it's just somewhere in the distance. And now we're going to have it on a sphere. So let's make the stick now that way. And we make the well now that way. That's all they did. Then he says,
Yeah.
because it's parallel rays now
Oh, rays, yeah.
coming in, it's going to have the same angle. Oh, different angles. Oh, wow. So it can work on flat or globe. The only difference is flat, you can actually get an angular measurement because it doesn't have a curved baseline. And when we see the sun, it definitely doesn't seem like parallel sun rays.
No.
Let's go look how the sun actually looks, guys. Yeah, that looks very parallel to me. Very, very parallel. Let's see the sun in the sky. Yeah. Is that parallel to you?
Yeah, certainly not.
I think they've got a problem. Based on observation, if we take now deduction logic and we say, according to the sun, and we see the divergent rays, to get those angular readings, which we require a flat baseline anyway, the sun would be local with divergent rays and not far away with parallel sun rays. Because which one would fit reality? Oh, I don't know. The closer local sun with divergent rays? Oh boy. So Aristophanes already debunked, guys. If he existed, by the way.
If he existed, yeah. Yeah.
So the ground wanted to see if the shadow would be cast at noon. It turns out, yeah, look, that's a right angle triangle. 7.2 degrees. Ooh. Now, yeah. You see, parallel sun rays. Really, really stupid. Shadow, no shadow. Sorry?
Vicky says you're so sarcastic. He's laughing at your sarcasm.
Gonna be done that.
And yeah, calculating the Earth's radius. I remember this. This was actually quite good. This is the Alberuni method, which he brought up. This thing, the measuring for the globe. No, there's the shard. Are you going to talk? Where's the sound? Have you guys got sound?
Nope.
What do you mean?
I also got no sound. What's going on? Let's see if I refresh it. Apparent force. The sound doesn't work.
Maybe it's got to be that video there, isn't it?
Maybe. But anyway. What's he using, guys? I don't know. Almost looks like a...
Protractor.
And he's standing on flat ground.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's taking distance away from the shard. And then he's going to go and they're going to calculate it. Ooh! What's that? Triangles. My
Yeah.
tab is muted. How's my tab muted? How do you mute a tab, guys?
I didn't know you could mute a tab.
Maybe let's do it this way. Hopefully it works now.
180 minus.
There we go. Thanks. Bobby Steele's good. I have no idea, but thanks. But let's see. 180. Ooh. Does that mean triangle? Let's see what they say with the 180. Okay.
There's little angle up here. That one is 180 minus 180 minus A minus B, which equals A minus B.
Which means flat Earth. Well done. What? How much degrees in a triangle?
108.
Yeah. Well done. Note they calculate this and then afterwards do the Haversine formula because they beg the question of a globe. And then he still gets it wrong. But yeah, that was funny. Any globey want to come in and present the evidence? I mean, come on, we've had so much vote saying, yes, here's the proof. You would think by now someone would be able to come and present this R-value proof.
I know, I thought the paint would be coming off the Ellemnet doors by now with them knocking and that. But,
you know, I think let's go to what's it? The Globe Terminator.
Let's go quickly with the toilet and get myself.
Shot. I think let's go to QE's website. Flat Earth proofs. Let's see. The Black Swan. Yeah, we'll do the Black Swan because that's just specifically for the radius. Shout out to QE with his site, guys. Here's the link if you guys haven't. If you don't know it, go and bookmark it. Okay, the Black Swan argument. Modus tollens. If P, then Q. Not Q, therefore not P. If the Earth is the radius of 3959 miles, that is P. So you're saying if the radius is the set value, then every horizon distance measurement must be no more than. So if you claim a set radius, it has to say that radius. Remember, guys, this is specifically about the radius, okay, and the horizon. The horizon. I don't have a ball with me. Let's just imagine we have a ball in my hand and the radius. This ball does not change. It's physically the same. It stays the same. So if my ball, let's say, is 10 centimeters in circumference, it stays 10 centimeters in circumference. It cannot change. Okay? So no more than 1.225 times the square root of the observer's height in feet, that is Q. That would be the geometric horizon curve calculus. Because remember, the globe claims the horizon is Earth curve. So, not Q, that means the geometric horizon, it's greater than 1.22 times the square root of the observer's height in feet, means it's not P. So in other words, the horizon is over 9 times further than what the horizon should be on the globe. We do not have the horizon at their distance, so therefore the horizon proves without a doubt that the radius of their globe is not 3959. What? 3959, yes. Horizon is the argument. The platforms are not the contention here. The platforms are simply a distance reference. So you know how far it is. Pequet refraction. As soon as you say pequet refraction, you're making a point that it's not physical. That was easy. Radius debunked.
Done.
Done. That was.
That's what they don't get about the Black Swan, do they? They always go on about the bloody wavy arms and that. And it's nothing to do with that. It's not the point. Like you say, it's a distance reference. That's all it is. It's about the horizon, dude.
Exactly. So yeah, it's insane. See how quickly we can debunk your radius? And we just went through a whole video of a guy trying to scientifically, quote unquote, prove his radius and then doesn't even talk about it.
Yeah.
It's sad.
He didn't, did he? He didn't really. All he tried to say is where's R on the
on an AE map, yeah, which no one's claiming. I'm not understanding it's not a distance map anyway.
No, exactly.
Jolly Man, McToon FTF debunking flats upload got 78k views. Shame on them. So many indoctrinated heliocentrists that just. Yeah, I actually try to watch through it. It's so bad. The idiots really got nothing. Let's put it this way. You get like PhD Tony saying I look chubby. That's his argument to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. He said that in front of FTFE.
I look chubby. So that's why I'm dumb, because I look chubby, guys.
Yeah, of course.
That's a brilliant argument. Debunk the flat Earth, dude. Flatzoid's chubby, so therefore flat Earth debunked.
Flatzoid put on a couple of pounds, so yeah, fantasy Earth.
I'm not chubby, by the way. I weigh 70. I weigh 71 kilograms.
I don't know what planet these people are
I
on.
know. It's crazy, isn't it?
But did you see my latest short? It was so funny. Craig doesn't like it.
Oh yeah, the Craig laugh. Yes, no force then. Yeah, but I did comment on it. I'm like sitting there. Oh, it's idiotic, isn't it? And it's a fake laugh as well.
Yeah, but
That's so
look at
fake.
I'm gonna play it, and then I want you guys to figure out the irony behind this.
Newton's
is the force acting
here. There's no force here. The light path is being deflected, right? The light path is being deflected. There's no force acting on the star. It's just the light path that's deflecting, and it's not deflecting due to a force. It's deflecting because of deformation of the space-time.
Newton's is the force acting
here. There's no force here. There's no force here. There's no force here. It's
Oh, it's brilliant! It's brilliant! Oh my god, the stupidity!
What is the the irony behind it? It's
Wow,
crazy.
Squat said you're not chubby at all.
No, definitely. Hi, Lou Makuda. Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Hello.
Hello. First time seeing you?
Oh, I thought you were on. Wow, yeah, I thought you were on about someone in the chat there. I didn't realise someone coming in Ellen.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
So, do you want to come present your radius?
Well, I just came in to talk about the second law of thermodynamics. If you'd be okay with that.
I'm more than happy about that.
Well, I don't really get how the second law of thermodynamics prevents spaceships from going into space.
According to the second law of thermodynamics, if it's a separate open system with a lower system, separate low pressure, then all the pressure we breathe here will fill the available space. So in other words, if it was claimed to be space like they claim it to be with an open system of Earth, the air we breathe would rush to fill that space and we would all be dead.
Yeah, well...
So no spaceship, no people to make spaceships, no spaceships in space.
I suppose it would just be like things tend to get messier over time. I guess that's a simple way of putting it, I suppose.
I don't understand.
Because, things will wash to fill the empty space, you know? So it will get messy over time.
Yeah, the arrow of time. That's why a denser gas that takes longer to disperse. But gas will always disperse into the open system. And if it's an open system, do you think we would have any gas right now to be able to breathe?
Well, we have gravity, so it's fine.
No, gravity has no effect on the direction of gas.
No.
Yes. Every demonstration known to man shows gravity has no effect on the direction of gas.
Buoyancy, which actually I think
density.
uses gravity.
Buoyancy, we're talking about you saying gravity does something to gas. So you saying gravity holds gas down so it won't go into full available space, which means you claiming gravity would violate the second law of thermodynamics.
No.
Yeah.
Let me look. Let me see. Because I'm pretty sure that the equation for buoyancy.
We're not
uses
talking about
gravity.
buoyancy now. We're talking about gas behavior. We're talking about thermodynamics.
Okay.
You're claiming gravity holds gas down on Earth, so it won't fill the available space.
Yeah.
That would be your claim of gravity violating the second law of thermodynamics.
How do you think it does that?
Not how I think, that's your
Why-
claim.
Like why does it violate the second law of thermodynamics?
Because according to the entropy law, the gas will fill the available space. And you claiming the reason it
Yeah.
doesn't fill the available space is because of gravity.
Yeah.
And you just heard that short I played. Gravity is not a force. So gravity
Yeah,
can't do
gravity
anything
is
to
not-
yeah, so gravity can't do anything to gas.
But it creates a force, so no
What-
problem.
What creates a force?
Gravity.
Well, what's gravity?
Gravity is an acceleration, right? Yeah.
But an acceleration requires a force.
Force.
Well, not necessarily.
So F equals ma is now false.
No, F equals ma is correct.
So then you require force for acceleration then.
I suppose so.
So then gravity cannot do anything if it's not a force.
But it creates a force, right?
How does it create a force?
Because because gas has a mass, right? Do you agree that gas has a mass?
Okay, go on.
And according to Newton's, the F equals ma, if you have a mass and an acceleration, you have a force.
Yeah, and gravity is not a force.
Gravity is no force, it's an acceleration.
So then gravity can't do anything to gas because it's not a force.
Because gravity is an acceleration, and
No.
F
What's the
to get
difference?
a
What's the
force.
difference between big G and little g?
Big G is a constant.
And little g?
is gravity.
So little g is causing big G.
No, Big G is just a constant.
And do you have this constant with gas?
No, the constant is the constant is for the equation. What's it called? The over masses.
Yeah, but I'm saying, can you show me gravity's constant big G for gas, please?
Is that even a thing?
Yeah, that's what you're claiming. You're claiming big G. You're claiming there's a constant force of gravity holding gas down to not fill the available space.
It's a universal constant, yeah, it applies to all objects, whether they are solids, liquids, or gases.
Sorry, again, can anybody show me a gas going down at 9.8 meters per second squared, please?
Well, we've got the buoyant force, so
No
problem.
You're making a claim that gas goes down at 9.8 meters per second squared. Can you show me this, please?
But because of buoyancy...
No, show me gas go down at 9.8 meters per second, not move to buoyancy. We're talking about specifically, you're claiming gas is accelerated down at 9.8 meters per second squared.
Yes.
Can you show this to me?
Heavier gases go down
No, gas
then
moves in all directions constantly. Denser gases just take longer to disperse because they require more energy for dispersion. No gas ever sit still. No gas go down, go boom boom, as Nathan likes to say.
think of it as you putting a lead ball in water. Think of it as sinking. It's a sinking effect.
Again, we're not talking about buoyancy now. We're talking about you claiming gravity that's not a force has a constant to make gas go down at 9.8 meters per second squared. Per second.
Yeah.
Can you okay, let's put it this way. Can you show me any gas in history where it doesn't move at all? Show me static gas.
But I can't.
Exactly. You can't, because gas is always moving. Gas never stops moving, and gas will always fill the available space provided to it.
Yeah.
Hence, the second law of thermodynamics will always stand true.
But gravity, right?
Again, you just admitted gravity can't be shown to do anything to gas. So therefore, gravity is invalidated
Yes,
for the
it can.
argument. Show me gravity.
Gravity. What do you want? The Cavendish experiment?
No. Show me gravity. Show your gravity that's not a force pulling gas down at 9.8 meters per second squared. Per second.
It creates a force
How does it create a force?
because it's an acceleration.
Which requires a force. So you require a force to get that acceleration to create the force. So gravity causes gravity again.
It's you have a mass of gas. You have an acceleration. Therefore, you have a force.
Okay, and now if a gas molecule is going upwards, is that gravity pulling it down?
That's thanks to buoyancy.
No. You said it creates a force. So the acceleration of gas causes gravity, but it's going in all directions. Not one direction, it goes in all directions. Does gravity pull left or right too?
Can I use my camera?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hi. So, think of it as, so this is like one bit of gas going down, and this is another bit of gas going up because of this gas going down, because it's a bit lighter. This gas gets pulled down, this gas gets forced upward. So it's creating a force pushing it upward.
You don't know.
That's what that means.
No. I know what buoyancy is. We're talking specifically about you claiming gas goes down at 9.8 meters per second because gravity pulls it down. Can you provide a demonstration for this, please?
I don't know him. He was a pig.
What did he say?
You claiming big G for gas. Can you provide a demonstration for big G for gas?
There's big G. Big G is the gravitational constant.
Yeah, so gas doesn't accelerate at 9.8 meters per second.
Per second squared.
Yeah, it doesn't accelerate at the constant.
I'll have to look this up.
I don't think you understand. Yeah, the simple part is gravity is not a force, so it can't do anything to matter. It can only mathematically cause the warping and bending of space and time in the fourth dimension, which is an optical effect, not a physical effect. So it has no effect on actual matter because you require an actual force for matter to move. So if there's no force, there is no gravity.
Do you agree with F equals ma?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So
and you claiming
you
general
have an-
relativity, which means F equals ma is then debunked.
Well, general relativity is just a more accurate way. But
No,
F
no.
equals ma still holds up.
No, general relativity specifically is trying to push the geodetic movements between space and time of the object. So the masses are moving based on the space and time warping around the masses. Okay. So that's
Well,
that's
why
that's what
it
general
happens,
relativity
yeah.
doing. So the thing
Yes,
is,
that's why. That's the why.
so
yeah.
the mass itself is creating a force for acceleration in general relativity, correct?
The mass itself. Yeah. Yeah, it's like bending space-time. Yes.
Great. So as it's bending this concept of time and space, can you please explain to me then how you can claim F equals ma then? Because you need a force for an acceleration. If you're claiming it's accelerating itself without a force, you're saying F equals ma is false.
Well, it definitely F equals ma definitely did get some things wrong in
Like
its definite regard. Like according to what was it, Newton that made the F equals ma? Yeah. According to Newton, you could have the force without the acceleration. But
no, F
you know,
equals ma is
that's
strictly
not right.
no. F equals ma is strictly without the force. There can be no acceleration of mass.
Yeah.
Newtonian is strictly force based.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a force, you
Newtonian
can't have the
is,
mass accelerating. When it comes to general relativity, you don't have a force for the acceleration. They don't actually fit together. They don't gel. The one is no force doing the massing moving. The one is a force you're having the mass moving. They contradict each other.
You can derive one from the other, so it's fine.
Derive Newton's derive Newton's equation quickly from me from general relativity. Go ahead.
That would take like a physics degree or something today. But I don't have a physics degree, so
Have you ever
I
seen
can't
someone? Have
really
you ever
do it.
seen someone do it before?
No.
So then, how can you make the claim that it does work?
Well, I've seen.
Or do you just have faith?
well,
or do you just have faith that it's done?
Okay, yeah, okay, you could call it faith, I believe. So there you go.
But let me play this just logically to you. The one is a force. The one is not a force. Okay? Different mechanisms, but they explain the same observation.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, which one is the current science for gravity? Is it Newtonian or Einstein?
It would be Einstein, right?
So
Because it's
not a
neon.
force. So not a force mechanics is the one that's the current science you could claim.
Yes, that's
Okay.
that's that's the better understanding we
So
have. Yeah.
then F equals ma would be false then.
For like basic stuff, you could use F equals ma, but if you want to get into the more advanced, stuff, then F equals ma doesn't work. Well, you'd use the more accurate one.
You use the metric
which is,
tensors.
Einstein.
You use the metric tensors.
Magic fences.
Yeah, general relativity uses metric tensor. So you can pinpoint
Why do you say that?
Because that's what general relativity is based upon, metric tensors, mate.
Yes, the tensor equation. Yes, you'd use the tensor equation for the more accurate stuff.
Great. So if Newton claims things can accelerate without a force, would that not invalidate Newton's claim that you require force for acceleration?
I mean, well, I guess so.
So it contradicts one another. I agree.
No.
You can calculate F equals ma for an observation.
Yeah, if you just stop at the observation, which is what Newton did. Newton just made the observation. So.
Yeah, and then he postulated it's a force. And then he postulated it's a force that causes this. Einstein came and postulated said, no, it's not a force. It's just literally the mass, which is bending the space around it to cause the acceleration. Now, my whole beef with this is we get the globe guy saying, relative density disequilibrium, where's your force to cause this acceleration? Where, why is it okay for Einstein to say the mass causes the acceleration because of its even distribution of mass, but if we have a denser object and the air cannot support it, it cannot cause acceleration? It's the same thing, is it not?
The air cannot support it.
If I pick up a rock and I drop it, okay, and there's no force, but it's accelerating. It's bending the air around it. It's bending the space and time around it, as you claim.
Oh, that means it does have a force, though, right?
It's creating its own force.
Because you've got a mass. It's accelerating towards the ground. That means that there has to be a force.
But you just said, according to general relativity, the force doesn't exist.
Well, no, the Newton one works just fine.
But the current science, quote unquote, which I still say pseudoscience, is that gravity is not a force. So therefore, when I pick up the stone, there is no force pushing that rock to the ground. It's this rock causing time and space distribution around it to warp, which causes it to accelerate.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa. That's exactly what I'm saying. You can calculate it based on Newtonian mathematics without putting a force, but that contradicts what general relativity says, which says it's not a force.
I'll have to do some research, and then I'll come back to you later.
Awesome.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Alright.
But I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
At least you come in and give it a try. Nobody else has had the bottle too.
Yeah.
I gave it a try. I need to do some more research. Because I was unprepared, I will give you the win for this one.
It sounds like it made you think a little bit, though. Next time you come on, you'll be a flat earther.
Well, guess what? Guess what? You did disprove Michael's claim that you're Andrew, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah,
very nice.
But I appreciate you coming on, man. But yeah, go take a look at a bit, and you'll see it's especially when you look at the metric tensors. It definitely, I haven't seen anybody use the metric tensors yet to derive a force, because it can't. It's specifically not force orientated.
Yeah, well, whenever you do something that I could have prevented, like be tired for something, or that I could have prevented me from being tired, and I could have prevented me from, better knowledge, better understanding. So I admit defeat on those, because that they are my fault.
No stress, man. But yeah, I appreciate you coming.
You're welcome.
guys, you at least have the balls to come on. A lot of the people in chat just say yeah, and then they don't come on.
Alright. Have a great day.
Shot, man. You too. Blessings, man.
See ya.
Cheers.
Fair play to him. Come in. That's not Lou. It's in the
That's
other Lou.
Luch. Yeah, it's Luch. Yeah, it's the same Luch.
Oh, is that the same?
Yeah.
You sure? Oh, is
That's
it?
him, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So
because-
Michael might have to apologize.
No, you sure it's the same dude? Because what he was saying in chat, he was basically saying, I am like Andrew, because Andrew spoke to you, then he made a comment.
No,
Yeah.
this is Luch.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I think he might be banned. I think he might be banned in chat now. I don't know.
Might have to unban him.
I don't know. I can't remember who did. Let's go. Let's have a look.
It weren't me.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
But yeah, it's very simple. When it comes
It
to
was way up. Maybe I don't know if I can get to it because it was way up.
But yeah, it's quite simple. If they're claiming general relativity, they can't claim F equals ma is true. And if they're claiming F equals ma is true, they can't claim general relativity is true.
Yeah, no, that's it.
'Cause they
It sounded like
contradict-
you sounded like you made him think a little bit. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing.
He wasn't rude. He weren't argumentative.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. He was cool. Yeah, no, it's as far as I can get. I can't see if he is or he isn't. He was maybe just timed out. I don't know.
But I mean, but you see I'm saying it's hypocritical of the Globies.
Yeah.
Because they
yeah.
want to claim when it comes to relative density disequilibrium, they want to hold us to the standards of F equals ma.
Exactly.
So you have to have a force to make it accelerate. So where's your force?
Mm-hmm.
But then they want to claim in the same breath general relativity, which doesn't require force, which gives exactly the same outcome. The mass is causing the warping and bending of space-time around it.
Yeah.
But just when we say it's not space and time bending, it's just the uneven distribution because of its disequilibrium, or the ratio of densities, and that's what happens.
Well, I think he started to see the beg in the question and all that. You know.
Yeah.
It sounded like he had a little bit of revelation there.
Mm.
Let's get another fair play to him. For coming on.
She's back. Hey Lou, something else?
Oh, hi.
Hi. Yes. Did I get banned?
So it is you. I think, I think someone banned you, but I can't. I was just looking for you in chat to see if I can, but I can't get that far up to unban you.
I'm gonna quickly see if
I banned. I can't remember who did it.
I'm gonna find you quickly and unban you, mate.
I think it might have been me because we thought you were Andrew, but you're not Andrew, obviously. So
I did hear that.
It possibly might have been me because we actually thought you were Andrew because a comment that you made, it sounded like it was directly coming from him. So
bad boy.
We'll get that sorted. Well, we was convinced that you were Andrew, so I think it might have been me. It might have, if you are banned, it might have been me.
I'm just gonna see if I can quickly unban you.
It's in YouTube anyway.
Hello, what's up, man?
I'm good.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly find you. I'm gonna see if I can unban you then. So much people have to go through. So much Andrew Johnsons. Half of the people are just Andrew Johnson.
Andrew who?
Oh, right. How you doing, dude? It's Lou something. I don't know.
It's Luch.
Oh, there. Oh, wait, no.
It's a little bit up.
Luca?
Luch.
Is that right?
How's it going, Ryan?
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Save. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I did get back.
Right, you're not banned. Sorry, dude. I thought you were Andrew. I really did.
Oh, no.
You're back.
How dare you?
Paul said it was me,
that.
Michael's fault.
Michael. No.
But you're unbanned, mate. There we go.
Alright. Thank you for that, Flatzoid.
Sorry, I apologize on my behalf. I didn't know you were banned.
Otherwise,
I would have cancelled it.
We'd already made up our minds that he was Andrew, so I got rid of him, I think. Because I looked through the comments and it looked like he was saying he was Andrew as well, so I was like, yeah, sorry about that.
That was sarcasm.
As a,
I was being funny, kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. That's what it was then.
Like, oh yeah, I'm Andrew.
Yes, right. Sorry, dude.
I'm FTFE as well. I'm Kylie Jenner. I did actually write I'm Kylie Jenner, but it didn't go through because I was already banned by that point, I think. I did write I'm Kylie Jenner, so there you go. Well, thank you for unbanning me.
No, it's just me. Apologize.
Bless you, man.
Thank you.
Just
Bye. Cheers.
So
okay.
Ryan, what do you have to say?
That's
man?
why I was looking for it. That's why I was looking for it. Oh shit! I've banned him. Thinking he's Andrew.
GJ's on the rampage, huh?
Yeah, we're trying to get the Globies to come in and prove their radius, but so far no luck. At least I had Luch try and come in and we talk about a bit of gravity and second law thermodynamics. That was fun.
Sorry, I missed that. I fell asleep.
He came in the other night as well, didn't he?
He was the guy debated on gravity. He was the one that came in for 5 minutes at once.
Yeah,
said he was a bit unprepared. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a bit more prepared then, but I think you made him see. I think you made him
just think about it. Yeah.
Think about a few things. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Definitely. We haven't seen.
I do like that guy though.
Yeah, I think he's at least honest. I don't think he's being dishonest or anything. He's literally trying to figure out.
That's it. Yeah, I was saying to Vicky as well. He looked quite young, probably in his 20s, and then I realised I wasn't on mute. And saying,
"Oops,"
he looks like a student or something, and I realised I wasn't on mute.
At least I didn't say anything. That's some homework.
Yeah, Vicky's clear on this one.
For once.
But yeah, guys, thanks all for coming. Please hit the likes and share the show. Really, really does help. Appreciate everybody's support on the channel. You guys rock. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be taking some cuts out of that chat between FTFE and PhD Tony and McToon and them, because some things they said they debunk themselves without realizing it. Their whole arguments they throw in the dustbin and they don't realize it.
And they contradict themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that with Mark Reed, and then the other one that was at the bottom. It is just Mark Reed just talked to him like he was a flat earther.
Tapioca weasel.
Yeah.
Oh, with sun. I think a sunflower you're talking about. Where it's like, he's not a flat earther, but he sees the issue in what they're talking about.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah. But as far as Mark was concerned, he might as well have been a flat earther. Because he was like, what are you talking about? Mark's so he's awful.
Also, PhD Tony made an actual claim on what gravity is apparently on FTFE. Maybe we can quickly find that. Then we can see what he's saying, what gravity is, and we can take it from there.
I'm right, Mr. Andrew Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if he says it here.
Underestimating the stupidity of flat earthers. And I should know better because I've been dealing with.
Well, thank you. How are you, Craig?
I am all the better for you being here. And I do apologise for what I'm about to do to you, because I'm going to tell you what Riley said to us about gravity, and it's going to make you angry. I'm not going to lie. You're going to be pissed, right? So,
all right.
He has basically said that, well, gravity is just a bit of refraction, isn't it?
That's a total misrepresentation as well. Hey, Gavin B, also a new person. How's it going? How you doing? I thought I heard a whoop.
Yeah, Gavin B.
Might have issues with the mic. I'm not sure.
You're on mute, Gavin B. If you're trying to talk.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he's got some evidence for radius. Not sure. While he's trying to figure that out, we're going to carry on with the video.
Okay. I can actually see where he's coming from with that. I can see his argument in the sense that gravity does distort light parts. So I can see his physical justification. But it also, and this gets back to sort of Flatzoid's main argument: what is gravity?
Haha. Okay. You heard this, guys? What is gravity?
Yeah.
Let's see. What is gravity, dude? Let's listen to PhD Tony.
Gravity is the influence of space-time curvature on the motion of matter and electromagnetic radiation. That's what gravity is.
Give him a Nobel Prize, guys. No one else in history knows what gravity is, but he knows what it is.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing.
So he just made a claim. Let's listen to what that claim is again.
It's just a bit of refraction, isn't it?
Okay, let's listen.
Okay. I can actually see where he's coming from with that. I can see his argument in the sense that gravity does distort light parts. Mm-hmm. So I can see...
Yeah, according to general relativity, there's no force, so it is only optical. And if you use the editing experiment, quote unquote, it was practically just light refraction, because it's optical. The light was warping around. So if there's no force to warp it, it's practically just refraction.
His physical justification, but it also, and this gets back to sort of Flatzoid's main.
Okay, let's do this again. PhD Tony, 2023. What is gravity? Eat your heart out, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
An argument: what is gravity? Gravity is the influence of space-time curvature on the motion of matter and electromagnetic radiation. That's what gravity is.
It's quite a bold claim.
Yeah, quite a bulky one as well.
So how does that work to be, if you think about it? If that's what gravity is, how does it work? And that's not gravity, that's just general relativity.
It doesn't.
By the way. Gavin B, you've sorted out your mic yet? Guess not.
And who's Gavin B? I wonder if that's Disclord.
No idea.
Well, I think his name's.
I think he would know. He would know how to get in, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I've got.
Is the chat open? Is he trying to talk in chat? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I just thought because his name, he might have changed his avatar and his name, because I think his name's Gavin.
I don't know.
But it's probably not.
Yep, fiber space-time is conceptual only. Electromagnetic radiation. So yeah, his claim, PhD Tony claims that gravity is the bending and warping. But that's not gravity, that's just general relativity. We want to know what causes this bending and warping. If he says it's just a mass that has uneven distribution in a concept of space and time, that still doesn't make it reality either. That's just him having a claim once again that happens. So yeah, like I said, we can take this to the same kind of scrutiny and say, well, relative density equilibrium works on the same principle. The mass cannot be supported by the medium around it, so due to that uneven distribution of the density ratios, it accelerates through the medium because it cannot support it. So we don't need a force then to have acceleration. So F equals ma was debunked then, according to PhD Tony. Correct? So PhD Tony requires guys, get him his Nobel Prize, because he's just figured out what gravity is, which the rest of the humanity cannot figure out.
Yep.
While just saying actually general relativity.
Give him the Nobel Peace Prize.
And then, but you see, the difference is with their claim is they can't experiment on space and time warping, where we can experiment and show all the time that the density disequilibriums between the object and the medium ratio causes the acceleration. So we can always show this to be true. We can either manipulate the density of the object and the ratio will be different to the medium, or we can manipulate the density of the medium, which is called the ratio difference between the object and the medium, and both will have the same outcome of the object accelerating. Very nice. We are able to manipulate the actual independent variable. As for them with space and time, they're not able to manipulate the independent variable. So ours is scientific, theirs is not. Hey Aaron, what's up? Thank you for coming in. Alan Orshan, good to see you too, man. Oh, 10 to 11 already, I can't believe it.
Wow.
That was fun. Okay, 105 votes. R value is not measured. Nope, it's derived from flat, 38%. Yes, here is the proof, 62%. Wow, guys. Come on, what's going on? So like 70 of you people said, yeah, here's the proof, and you guys aren't showing up with this R value stuff. What's going on?
Yeah, that's it. One person showed up. Oh, two, but one's not talking. If you can get it.
Hi.
Hey, watch it.
I found this. Can I wait this out to you? It's about gravity.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it says gravity is the force by which a planet or other body draws objects towards its center. It gives weight to physical objects and is responsible for the phenomenon of tides. In the realm of general relativity, gravity is explained as the curvature of space-time caused by mass and energy. Picture space-time as a fabric. When you place a massive object like Earth on it, it creates some sort of dimple or curve in the fabric. Now, anything that comes near this dimple will naturally roll toward it, pulled by the curvature created by Earth's mass. This is essentially how gravity works in the space-time concept. Interestingly, this view of gravity also suggests that time itself is affected by gravity. Time actually passes more slowly in stronger gravitational fields. This has been experimentally confirmed using highly accurate atomic clocks placed on airplanes or satellites. That's pretty cool.
A lot of
Sounds like crud to me.
A lot of presuppositions, though. But like I said, when I remember my statement I made just before you read that, where I said you're not able. I made a statement just before you read that out. Are you able to manipulate the independent variables of space and time?
Let's see.
Can you manipulate space?
I think not.
Yeah, can you manipulate space?
So, can you manipulate space? Huh?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's see. It says not in the physical sense.
There we go. So it's not scientific. This comes back to George Musa, where he says we don't really work in the really is level because it's pseudoscience. For science, you have to work on the really is level because you have to physically manipulate the independent variable to be able to get the dependent variable. That's how the scientific method works. So that's why we say gravity is all just pseudoscience. You can't manipulate a concept because space and time are just concepts. There's no ways to manipulate concepts that don't exist. Where we can say the same with relative density disequilibrium, we can manipulate the IV always because it's just the density ratio between the object and the medium that causes the relative direction acceleration. If the object is denser, it sinks because the medium cannot support it. If the object is less denser, it will float. It will accelerate upwards because of the ratios the medium is able to support it. Until it searches for its local equilibrium point, where when it's in balance. So it's looking for an equilibrium point, which keeps us up with entropy.
Listen, Aaron, don't bring me into your argument. It's nothing to do with me. It's between you and Into the Brick. Do you know what I mean? What's the point in bringing me into it? I can't do nothing for you. You've got a wrench the same as me. I can't do nothing for you, dude.
He brings it on himself. He does, calling people names and that.
Well, Rachie, with gravimeters, what is the thing that they usually have to manipulate to get the gravimeters to work? Oh, I don't know, put it in a vacuum. So they have to remove the medium. That's how the absolute gravimetrometers and things work. They make a vacuum so it can have that tension. What did they manipulate there? Oh, I don't know, took the medium away. Not gravity. And this is exactly came back to my argument with Craig with the submarines. That page I brought up, where they were talking about if it's gravity, why are they not able to use those gravimeters to pick up a submarine or a whale or an iceberg and so forth? Because those things have mass as far as I remember. But it doesn't pick it up. It only picks up things like a submarine or a whale or something if it's like right next to the submarine. Which can be explained by frequencies, because everything does have a frequency. Unless you want to say Richard Feynman is wrong. That things don't jiggle around. Hey, Dash Studio, good to see you, man. So, yeah.
Sorry.
Get jiggy with it.
Get jiggy with it. Yeah, go ahead, Lou.
I saw this on gravimeters. Let's see. Using gravimeters on submarines is a bit tricky. Gravimeters measure the local gravitational field, and they are indeed used in various applications to study the Earth's gravitational variations. However, their use on submarines has challenges. Submarines operate underwater, and water itself has mass. Fair enough. The mass of the water surrounding the submarine would influence the readings of a gravimeter, making it challenging to isolate the gravitational effects of the Earth's mass alone. In practice, submarines typically use other navigation methods such as inertial navigation systems and sonar to navigate underwater. These systems are better suited for the underwater environment and provide reliable positioning without being affected by the water's mass in the same way that a gravimeter might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's a gravitational wave?
A gravitational wave, huh? So gravitational waves are ripples in space-time caused by the acceleration of massive objects such as merging black holes or neutron stars. They are predicted by Albert Einstein in his general theory of relativity in 1915, and were first directly observed in 2015 by the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory. Or LIGO.
LIGO, yeah. So, so the submarines' gravitometers use pick up gravity waves. Gravitational waves.
What's a gravity wave?
Yeah, that's what I asked. Gravitational waves. So, if you say only LIGO has been able to pick it up in 2015, did they not use any gravimeters before 2015 on a submarine?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's the thing they have, and they've been still using it, and it's usually based on already mapped out systems. That's the inertial systems you were talking about, and that's why they can't pick up anything like large bodies of masses in the ocean, like submarines and whales and icebergs. They can only pick up the mountains under the ocean, which is already mapped out most of the time anyway on the inertial systems. That's how it works with the inertials. The only way this gravimeter is able to pick up any sort of mass around it, like a submarine or a whale, when it's very close. And this is practically because everything has a frequency to it. Everything, even it's static, has a frequency to it. It has some kind of frequency movement. So yeah, it can pick up something. Because it's always jigging. Let's get jiggy.
The development and use of gravimeters in submarines would have been quite limited during the
Yeah, but like I
time.
said, remember you read it that they use with the instance of gravitational waves. So that's why I asked, what is a gravitational wave? So nobody actually knows what a gravitational wave is because they don't actually know what gravity is to have a gravitational wave. And how do they depict it if only LIGO was able to pick it up in 2015? Would be weird. Would be weird to use something
I
for
didn't say gravitational wave.
Yeah, you read it out.
The gravitational field?
Didn't you say gravitational waves?
In using this phrase.
waves.
Gravimeter measures the local gravitational field and the end gravitational variations. No, I don't think. No.
It's a gravitational field then. What's a gravitational field then?
Let's see. The gravitational field. The gravitational field is a concept in physics that describes the influence a massive object has on the space around it, causing other objects to experience a force of attraction. This force is what we
something that doesn't have a force
as gravity.
Yeah, you don't see the contradiction there. Gravity doesn't have a force, remember?
So what causes the force?
Yeah.
Causing other objects to experience a force of attraction.
So if
but when you have to manipulate that in order to prove it, though.
Yeah, but I mean, let's say we got two submarines next to each other, and they don't know, and they're not able to detect each other, so that debunks then gravitational fields then.
Because the submarines wouldn't be able to detect each other?
No, not based with the gravimeter. That's what it says.
Does it say that?
Yep.
Where?
See if I can get that citation up my head.
Yeah. Well, I missed it.
It was when I was debating I don't know where. I first got to find it. No, that's another one. Because I was debating FTFE with the submarines, and I brought up a
What do you mean, Peter? He's not mocking anybody.
Who's mocking who?
He says it's flat, so don't mock. Don't mock.
Who's mocking who?
No. He said flat, so don't mock. I don't think Flatzoid's mocking anybody.
Who's mocking? I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, let me see if I can find it quickly in my.
Our name is Mark. Thanks a lot.
See if I can find it quickly in my my live against him with the submarines. If I can find that link.
I did watch that video. Let's see. Oh well, I guess you can bring it up.
I couldn't paste it in there, but I can quickly find it. There we go. What was it? Researchgate.net. Gauge submarines use gravity gradients. Gravity gradiometer.
Agree what's density?
Okay, let's quickly go there to where it was, where I explained it without him talking over me. Okay. That reference I had on earlier for him. I want you guys to read this part. Gravity gradiometers is used today have their origins in naval special warfare because they ensure safe navigation and accurate detection of underwater objects, okay? Submarines rely on accurate detection of their surroundings, and gravity gradiometry is a passive technique that does not compromise the submarine's position because it's a technique that does not emit energy. However, read this, however, the way submarines achieve collisions and avoidance has never been addressed. Uh-oh. Yeah. Why would it never be addressed, people?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Okay, there we go on. Gravity is.
Exactly.
That's where the problem comes in. This whole paper is now built on gravity because their belief is about gravity. And then when you read the conclusion and the abstract, it talks specifically about the densities and that it can't pick it up because of the densities. I mean, the overall density of the submarine is equal to the water around it. A gravity gradiometer instrument would not be able to detect another submarine until it was extremely close. Extremely close, guys. And could sense the different contributions to the measurements from the different parts of the submarine. There we go. No. Could the system detect icebergs? No, because an iceberg has almost the same density as seawater. Ooh. Get it?
Well, I guess the iceberg thing makes sense. But
because that whole paper was talking about the different densities, and this is exactly what you're saying. So not gravity then, not mass, it's density. Because notice with the gravimeters, the thing you guys manipulate is the density. You're taking the medium out, that's why it's in a vacuum. And then you're using that and moving it around places, and you see differences. How do you know it's what you claim it to be if you're not manipulating what you claim it to be? Hey Templar, good to see you, man. That's why I got a real issue with just making claims, and this is unfortunately the part of that the globe just makes. Yeah, gravimeters work, but I don't agree that it's gravity. Because they're not manipulating gravity. Nobody even knows what gravity is. Well, PhD Tony does, apparently, so he should get his Nobel Prize. And then, why do they keep talking about densities then if it's gravity?
maybe.
Hey
Whoa.
Jeff, what's up, man? Hey Gavin. Was that Gavin? Oh.
You got Gavin here.
Yay. Are you able to talk, Gavin? Ooh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, that sounds weird, bro.
We can hear you, but it's really not good. No, can't hear you.
I heard.
No, you sound like
This is what we hear.
you sound like you're coming through in an 80s CB back in the 40s.
I can make out the dialect.
Try unplugging your mic and plug it back in.
Yeah, can't hear a word you're saying, Gavin. Sorry, man.
Yeah, no.
Type in chat. Type something in chat.
Yeah.
In Element chat.
Yeah, can't hear a
We can't hear
word.
what you're
Yeah.
saying. We can hear you, but we can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah, all we hear is.
It's like almost clear what he's saying. You can almost catch the words, but
Yeah. But yeah, like I was trying to say, the thing is, like, you guys can make claims to the gravimeters and stuff and say, yeah, it's gravity, it's picking up gravity. But how can you claim it's picking up gravity if you don't even know what gravity is? There's no way to manipulate anything to say it's gravity. There's gravity keeps changing because you guys don't know what it is. You keep building up, and this is what we call like the God of the gaps argument. Like if you find something wrong, you keep just filling it up with something. Hey, Howard Moore wants to debate me on MDD. Yeah, Howard, I'd like to debate you on MDD. Howard, email me on flatzoid@gmail.com and we can try and work out. It'd be great.
Let's see. So, the gravimeters are designed to measure variations in the Earth's gravitational field, and while they can detect changes in gravity caused by the presence of mass, they are not typically used to detect submarines.
Yeah, but I mean, look at like people use gravimeters in the mines to detect density deposits. So what are you detecting? Gravity fields or density deposits?
Because the things have, you know, small mass compared to the Earth. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, just like we were talking about now with that citation with the submarines, they can't pick up the submarines or the icebergs because the densities are almost the same. So the mass is different, but it still doesn't pick up a difference. Do you understand? Masses are different, so it's not mass attracting mass. It's not gravity. It's just picking up different densities, and because the density is not because the densities are very similar, it's not enough to pick it up. But the masses are definitely major differences, because you can definitely tell a mass difference between an iceberg and the sea. You understand?
Yeah. So density plays a significant role in other technologies like sonar. And no, this is about gravimeters. Density, underwater detection methods, particular sonar. Yeah. Use sound waves. Yeah, we know. This is about sonar.
Yeah, because they don't really want to use sonar because otherwise you're detected by other submarines. So that's why they use it as a passive system. So when they want to be quiet, then they try and use the gravimeters. But like I said, it works on an inertial system. So the inertial system already has the ground laid out for them. Because they know where they've been and where they're going, they're able to use this inertial system to say, oh, we're going to hit a mountain underneath the water.
Oh, yeah, I guess they could have mapped it out as well.
Yep.
Here. Submarines carry detailed charts and maps of the underwater terrain. These are used in conjunction with other navigation systems to plan routes and avoid underwater obstacles. That makes sense.
Okay, guys. I think I gotta say cheers because it is 11:15 already.
Sorry about that.
No stress, but it's cool having you in. I really appreciate you coming in. Tomorrow night I got a guest on, so that's gonna be exciting. If you guys want to know who the new flat earther is, definitely stay tuned tomorrow. We're gonna have a nice conversation with him, and you guys are welcome to come and talk as well with him because he's just gonna have a chat.
Is it going to be an Element or?
I think it might be StreamYard. Might be easier for him. I'll email him and find out what's gonna be easier.
Cool.
But I think StreamYard might be easier for him.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Are you gonna use a different site, not this one?
Yeah, I'll probably use StreamYard then. But I'll send the StreamYard link in Element for you guys if you want to come in and talk.
Okay.
But yeah, it's cool
So
having
I
you
hope
on.
you had a good show.
Oh, it was awesome. And yeah, Lou, you're always welcome to come on, mate. Even you, Gavin. Hopefully your mic gets sorted.
Even Discord.
He's trying.
Wow, that's the
bad.
best quality ever.
So yeah, guys,
Thank you for having me.
no stress, Kevin. We understand, mate.
I thought Gavin B was actually you, Dislord, under a different avatar. I says that might be Dislord.
We need to set that up to where we can make that voice come out like that on purpose, so we can use it.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, I'm just gonna say thank you for coming. Really appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Next time,
Yeah,
Flatzoid.
it was nice having such a full
We appreciate
panel.
you too, sir.
You guys rock. Appreciate everybody in the chat as well. Thank you guys for hitting those likes and sharing the show. If you haven't already, please do. It really does help. And yeah, I appreciate
You know it.
everybody that supports the channel. So I'll see you all tomorrow night. Many blessings, and
Sure will.
may the pressure be with you.
Night.
Cheers.
The first day.